Hello, this is Diana Olenik, and in this episode, you're gonna learn an often overlooked strategy for maximizing your marketing. So please keep watching. Hello, my dear friend. Thank you for being here today with this new episode. This is all about marketing. So, the first thing that I want to discuss today is about what is modern marketing. This is a very interesting topic that I like to speak about because it comprises about many other topics. With this topic, we understand and really get into the game of what is marketing in the world right now, the new marketing. I think that the best term to define this modern marketing is a more human marketing. It's a human marketing. So basically, what this is about is the fact that in order to be successful in marketing and in sales and overall in all your company, you have to be able to understand very, very deeply your customer. So it's not about anymore about the fact that I have this set of products or services and I want to push them in the market. It's more about what are the real needs out there, or how can I find the sweet spot between my talents, my skills, all the set of knowledge that I have, skills, everything, and what are the needs, specific needs of a human being in the world. So that sweet spot is where these two come together, and this part, the client is always gonna feel super excited about the product or service, and this part, the business owner or the entrepreneur is gonna feel super pump up every time that he offers the services or that the client gets the service, because it's exactly what both parties are looking for. It's the right fit. So it's not that we have to be trying to push the products and services anymore in all the possible channels to see who can get like an interest. Is really producing this with our talents and being able to demonstrate how this is valid or how this is very useful for the right person. So it's more human in that sense. Traditionally in marketing, people would be spending millions of dollars in advertising, which is maybe still the case for big companies, but in the product is thought for masses. Now the idea is to develop products and services thought for one human being who is gonna really feel the benefit of this product or service because it's especially designed for this person. So this is the first thing that I wanted to mention today. I'm passionate about modern marketing, and it's also in the sense that it's more compassionate, because it's not just trying to push a product or service to anyone. Is that many people might not be the right fit for the business also, and it's totally okay. In that sense, it's compassionate because it's not trying to convince someone to buy something. Is that we really have to understand the real needs of the other person and understand that as a human being, this might not be exactly the right fit for this person. When that happens, we should be able to guide this person to the right fit, for example, someone in the competition, and this creates very interesting compounding relationships also in terms of networking for all of us, all of the people involved. Okay, and the second aspect that I want to mention is the message. Marketing is about the message that we are delivering, and this message has to be related with what's our specific purpose, what is our why, and how we align with our why, with our purpose. How are we delivering that message in the marketplace? So there are many ways to deliver this message. Usually now, with especially now with all the crisis in the world, social media is like one of the most important ways to deliver the message. Traditionally, it would be like newspapers and all of these like TV, this is kind of like going slowly, is going away, and now social media is the new norm in terms of marketing. So very effective is, of course, which in my opinion is never going to be replaced, is the relationships that we can make one-to-one with every single person, which are beautiful relationships. But also social media is the vehicle now, and it's going to be now the way to deliver the message. Hopefully this message is aligned, totally aligned with the purpose, because with all of these episodes that I've been delivering, I'm showing how the business is like giving birth to another person. So it should be based on purpose, hopefully. If you have any doubts about this, I have a first episode that is called Socially Conscious Business, which speaks a little bit about the purpose, and I'm gonna be making more. So please don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you get to know every time that there is a new episode. And also, finally, I wanted to speak today about what is the ultimate strategy for maximizing marketing. I think that this strategy is very effective, but many companies overlook, or people overlook this strategy because it seems so simple. But remember always that the simpler the strategy, the simpler the tactic, it's the better. The effect can be even more powerful. So this strategy is all based in the fact that the company's number one asset is, take a guess, is their own customer database. Yes, many companies are very busy right now in trying to find more clients, right? What are the strategies to get to more people? How many more ads do we have to put outside? How many more products new we have to push outside to get more new clients? But, and especially during these times of crisis, the smartest strategy is actually not attempting to try to get all of those new clients because it's more expensive and more risky right now, but to take care infinitely, wonderfully about the clients that we have right away. Is to take care wonderfully about the clients that we have right away. And this means we can even create maybe another product or another service, but just for that client that we have already. These clients, once you get a client, this client could be with you for a lifetime, given that you take the time to create a very solid strategy to retain that client. So if you just offer one product, chances are this client with other needs that they have, they might be going to somewhere else. But if you have many products related with what is your purpose and your company, and your client already like your service or product that you render for them, chances are this client is gonna continue working with you because they already tried and you already gained the trust, right? So this is the number one strategy that is often overlooked. Many companies neglect to prepare strategies specifically for retention of the customer database, and they are losing a lot of money because of this. So these are the strategies that I had very quickly today. Please, if you have any comments about these strategies, or if you'd like to know any specific content, please let me know. I really love I really love to do this type of material. This is my purpose, so I'm very happy to do it. So please leave it in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe, to hit that notification bell so you get to know every time that there is a new video, and see you in the next episode.